What is up, you guys? Gamer Life Studio here, back at it with another off the top video. In today's video, we got a lot of things to cover and talk about. We got PlayStation drama and kind of like what the fuck are you doing moments. We got Xbox announcing their next gen console, Project Helix. Okay, we'll get there when we get there, right? And then we got a little bit of Nintendo stuff. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Yes, we do got a little bit of Nintendo stuff. It's pretty much saying like, hey, just stop. Just Nintendo, just fucking stop. You're just embarrassing yourself, okay? You already shot yourself in the foot once already, and you're already starting to shoot yourself in the foot again. Like, you need to stop. I don't understand what's going on, but hey, it is what it is, right? So without further ado, before we get started with the video, make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that. I got some more videos on the way. I got more of this on the way. I'm also working on this as well, and I put up a new video for this as well. You know, it's been a while. Unfortunately with this, I got, you know, copyright issues and stuff like that, so I just made my own music on I think it was Sino AI generated music. At least this is not copyrighted, but I can make my own music if I want to and stuff, and it's really is great. So at least I don't have to deal with YouTube or any other public, you know, their, you know, Eurobeats copyright thing try to slap me down and stuff. It's kind of getting ridiculous. I'm gonna try to make some more of these, and I'll post it onto Odyssey as well. So if you don't see it here, I'll post it up over there. I will have more of those. So yeah, like there's a lot of things that I'm working on the way and stuff. So yeah, really do appreciate just liking and sharing and just commenting my videos. Is more than enough for me. So anyway, let's get started with our first one right here. Let me take this water out because I need to drink this one. Because for real, when I read this, I'm like, oh shit, please, man. All right. Okay, so Sony looks to be backing away from putting their exclusive console stuff on PC, said Bloomberg from Jason Schreier. So Jason Schreier wrote a piece and stuff like that. Now, we don't know. Let me get this out the way first. Sony and PlayStation did not come out with their blog posts or anything confirming this. They're not confirming anything or denying anything. So there is no comments from the actual, you know, Sony and PlayStation themselves. This is just a journalist that probably got insiders, and they're saying, hey, Sony's not happy with where they're going on PC, so they might be thinking about changing plans and changing course, pulling away from first party exclusive titles off of PC and putting it only back on PlayStation. Now, a lot of these, you know, ponies out here, these, you know, phonies, you know, right? You know, there's a lot of phoniness out here, right? It's not just ponies, but you know, you got X bots and pony bots out here, right? So there's a lot of phony baloney, right? And these people are like celebrating, like, yeah, woo, this is great. And I'm gonna just tell you like this right now, this ain't looking too good for Sony nor PlayStation itself. I mean, like, bro, like, I can understand why, because like, again, the next gen console, when we get there, is going to be a console PC hybrid, so we will get access to all of these games, you know, easily. Now, I don't know what they are going to do, whether they're going to pull it off completely and do like a fucking Ubisoft, right? If you remember what Ubisoft has fucking done, they have done pretty reputable fucking damages, right? Let me go on here to Ubislop. I almost was about to put Ubislop. Ubisoft, but it's Ubislop. But if you remember what but Ubisoft is going through hell right now. So I am very, very happy that they are going through hell. Their damages, their representation is going through is going all the way down. Nobody gives a fuck about. I don't even care about their games anymore. Because what Ubisoft did was that they said, hey, you're not going to own anything or any of our games, and you're going to like it. You're going to enjoy yourself. And remember when the first game of The Crew, I think they pulled that shit off, because if you go all the way down, I think they got it off. Like, you couldn't even get access to the game anymore. Yeah, so they did pull it off. Because usually you will see The Crew, and they don't even have The Crew anymore. So they pull that off. And not only they just pull it off in their store, but they also pull it off of people that has brought the game, like that brought The Crew, that brought it. They said, hey, we're going to pull this off to the store. We're going to pull it off of your account. So if you bought this game, right, they pull it straight out of your account. So they basically, you pay all this money for, early access, the digital deluxe edition, all this bullshit, and you're pulling it out the store, and now we got no access to it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Ubisoft? That's how they say it. They did so much reputable damage to their brand that now, like, for me, I said, okay, if you're gonna do that, then you can go and fuck yourself, and I'm not buying any of your games from here on out. So whatever my last game was, it could have been like the last Assassin's Creed was like Unity or something, and that could have been the last one, and I chose like, hey, after this, or Far Cry 5 or whatever, after this, I'm not buying any of your games from here on out. So from that point on, I haven't brought any. Well, I did brought Ubisoft games, but that's in the past, before this incident happened. And now look at this. You see how I did on Steam? I click right here. I ignored, and I don't care if any Ubisoft game got their sticky little hands on something or do something or whatever. I'm not fucking buying it nor touching it. And the result of that is they're fucking burning to the ground. The Ubisoft as a company is burning to the ground. We see some Ubisoft ex devs leave, went to form another studio and being published by Kepler, and we see Expedition 33 is selling extremely well, and they won Game of the fucking Year. Like, holy shit, like, right? And then Ubisoft, it's just doing the same dumbass shit. So I just chose to, like, you know what, I'm not going to support this type of garbage until like they have completely did a regime change. When Guillermo Toro, whatever the fuck, whoever's that's in charge of Ubisoft, if he's still there, I'm not buying their fucking games. If he's out of there and we got a new regime, a new person that's in charge, then I might say, okay, maybe I might can go back and might purchase some games, see how that goes. But until that time, I ain't purchasing a fucking dime. And you see, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna be disrespected with the money that I spent and all this shit. We spend a lot of money on these games, right? I know I went on a little bit of the tangent on Ubisoft, but I have to, because it's important to get the full context. Because now when we go on PlayStation, right? Now, I said this a while ago. I said, I'll put it like this one. I said to myself, like, look, if Sony PlayStation was to leave out of the Steam store tomorrow or the next day, I wouldn't even be missing them. Because you know why? Because I don't even fucking pay for any of their games. This is different than Ubisoft. This I have a beef with because of the fact that they have all, and like, again, we're seeing it now, right? Remember when the last report that I did talking about the closure of Blue Point, and I said in that video, they just keep doing the same stupid fucking shit. 25 years later, they keep fucking doing it. 25 years ago, like all the way back during the PlayStation 2, right? They had you know, they had studios that's making these AAA titles and stuff like that, and there's one particular studio that I did like. I like London Studio. I like the Getaway game that they did. I said if they did a Getaway game or remake, I will go out there and buy a PS5 for that particular game, for that particular studio. I'll go out there and buy it because I like what they was doing. I can see the game being prosperous. They can make a lot of fucking money with that fucking title, that IP, to be exact. And unfortunately, back on the PlayStation 2, they was about to be in development. Then they shut down that project. They got London Studio doing stupid shit, and I left from PlayStation 2, and I haven't brought a PlayStation 3. I haven't brought a PlayStation 4, even though I can sit here and appreciate some of the games that they did come out with the PlayStation 4. It wasn't all bad. It was actually some really good games. I can sit here and tell you like credit where credit is due. But then here we go in PlayStation 5, you know, and then we're heading into the PlayStation 6, and just they keep doing the same stupid shit. They don't know nothing about their own fucking audiences, let alone they don't even know how to make a fucking video game to sell to their audiences. They don't even know how to take a studio and say, hey, if you brought a remake and remaster studio, Sony PlayStation has a shit ton of fucking IPs that are fucking dead. I mean, like, damn, do we have to show the evidence here? Like, let's go on here, right? That they own. I got a thing over here. Look at this. See? Look, we can go right here on the list right here. This shit looks crazy. Look. You got Ape Escape. You could have gave them Ape Escape, right? Could have gave them a Killzone, a Jack and Dexter, right? You could have gave them Twisted Metal. They could have remake a Twisted Metal game, the first one. They could do that. There's games on here that are very easy to give Bluepoint to work on. There is a shit ton of titles on here. There is a shit ton of titles like you could easily give to them. You could gave them Infamous. You could have gave them Rapper the Rapper. You could have gave them what? Warhawk. You could have gave them that. Siphon Filter. You could have gave them that. Like there's like a shit ton of fucking games. Especially for the easy ones. Like again, Ape Escape is an easy one. They can easily do a Twisted Metal game, like the first PlayStation 1 Twisted Metal game. If they remake that, doesn't have to be super glamorous or whatever. Just take that concept and just maybe make the arenas a little bit bigger, do this a little bit more, and just make it fun. That's all you got to do. And if they did a remake like that, I think people will be enjoying it, right? They don't want to give them that. They don't want to give them fucking Motorstorm. That could be a really good one right there. Very easy. Like again, there's franchises that they own, and it's like again, like you can see all the franchises here. You know, it's like it's fucking crazy, man. It's like, what are they doing? I don't fucking know what the fuck they're doing. But there's a shit ton of old IPs they could have easily gave to Bluepoint to do, right? Drag this out the way. But back to what I was saying right here. So now they're pulling back on their PC ambitions, right? I thought, ain't that like a couple of years ago, ain't Yoshida said it's like printing money? And then on top of that too, you know, Sony is not readily available in every single fucking country. So all those people that do want to, you know, play this game or whatever, either they locked out from making an account because the PlayStation services is not in that country. They have to drive to another fucking country just to play that game. Come on, man. Nobody ain't gonna fucking do that. Let's be realistic here. You think my ass from fucking Connecticut is going to drive all the way towards California just to play one Sony title? Fuck no. Not even in Florida. Not even if it's like next door in New York. Okay, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Just put the fucking services here and ready to go. Like, they should be having access and you'd be making money. Nope. They want to lock people away from that, and this is the same bullshit. Like, again, they may have some games like, again, Death Stranding, if you love it or hate it. I don't like Death Stranding, but hey, Sigs loves Death Stranding, shout out to him. You know, I don't like it, right? Just as much as Sigs doesn't like, you know, Avowed, but I like Avowed, right? To each their own. But and there's some games like, again, Marvel Took on Fire doesn't look like a bad game, looks like fun, right? But is it, this game is going to be restricted? Yes, because guess what? You're not giving it to all those fucking other people in the country to have access and buy this game so you can make fucking money, Sony. It just seems to me that they don't know how to make fucking money. But the only fucking publisher, well, the big three, out of the big three or the big four, it seems like Steam knows how to make fucking money. They know how to make money and make a storefront and know how to make a community. We see it right here. And they're making hardware. And then you got Xbox, they know how to make money too, because they make fucking video games and they're not restricting people. If you're at another country and you put something like false or whatever, they ain't gonna stop you. They saying fuck it, you do this, go ahead. Long as you're paying us and whatever, you can have access to this game. They don't restrict you. Microsoft never restrict anybody from any of their fucking titles or games. Like, even if you live in a country that may not support it, I guarantee you Xbox said, look, if you're paying for it and you whatever, you know, put VPN, they don't care. As long as you're paying them, you can have access to the fucking game. It's really that fucking simple. Why Sony can't understand that? Oh yeah, because they're trapped in a fucking bubble. They're just thinking like we're still in the 90s. Bitch, we're in 2026. We just got out of 2025. 25 years has passed. We're in 2026 now. Business back then is not the same business now. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. And then they're gonna put out this type of garbage. Like, yeah, this is what PC gamers want to play. you know, this game is gonna be okay. This game is all right. But again, I'm gonna ask this question: is this game is gonna be restricted too? Is it you need a PlayStation account to order to play this game? If you don't got it, then too bad. I hope not. I really hope not. This game should be able to sell well and do well. You want this game to sell well and do well. You know what I'm saying? Especially your second party. You know, you fumble the ball with this one right here with this live service. Yes, it's successful and all this stuff, but you fumble it because you basically restrict access on the fucking PC. And all the people around the world and even in fucking China want to play this game, but you fucking say, no, you need a PlayStation account. Or you need some type of bullshit or some type of roadblock. Why? This is why I tell you, man, like, if PlayStation got the fuck out of here, nobody's not missing any of your games. I'm not missing it. Like I said, I said to myself, ever since you closed down fucking London studio, you canceled their fucking project of the next Getaway game, and now I was hoping that maybe they can do a remake of it, something. That's out the window, because now you just shut down Blue Point. So that's why I'm like, I'm not buying any of your fucking games. I am tired of them. I am done. I'm tired of them. They've been putting out the same fucking garbage from last gen to this gen. There's nothing fucking new. They are putting out the same exact garbage, but even worse. Shit, even Stellar Blade got fucking shafted. It's crazy. I don't know. Like, again, I'm not upset or angry. I'm just angry at the fact that what the fuck is PlayStation is doing? I don't fucking know. But they're doing a lot of stupid shit. Yes. They don't even know how to make money on other platforms, let alone to make money on their own fucking platform. Because again, even with all the PC sales and all this bullshit, wasn't enough to say fucking Blue Point. It wasn't fucking enough. So again, this might be a rumor for now, because they didn't put out a report. But I wouldn't be surprised if they are, and they have to shift gears, because guess what? That next gen Xbox ain't going to be no joke. Then you got Steam over here. They're making hardware too. They're a software company too. Let's not forget about that. Let's just keep it a buck here. Let's keep it a buck there. Steam is also is a platform that sells games, third-party games, indie title games, all these new fucking games. And guess what? They're making fucking hardware. Look, they got a hardware section right up here at the top. Look, new shit on the way. They had a Steam Deck, and now they're making this. Now we don't know whether it's going to release this year. I'm pretty sure they will, maybe later on in the year, but they still on track of it. So again, we have to wait and see. They're probably getting close to finalizing it and saying, okay, this is where we want it, this is where we want to be at, we're okay. But like, again, they're you know, with the situation that's going on right now. But again, look, they've been a software company first and foremost, and they're making fucking hardware. Microsoft and Xbox is a software company first, and they're able to make hardware. You got PlayStation that is a hardware company, but they don't know how to sell software. It's clear as day that they are fumbling the ball because they don't know their own fucking fan base. Let's make that fucking clear. Let's make that crystal clear. And then you got all these other companies out there, right? You know, you got Xbox, you got third-party games, you got fucking Nintendo, right? I just like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, this is crazy. But if it is, then hey, you know, okay, goodbye Sony. Like, I give a fuck. I don't really care. And speaking of Nintendo, right? This is where the part that I was saying earlier, Nintendo just needs to stop. Nintendo is suing the US government over Trump's tariff. Basically, they want like a certain amount of money back from the Trump tariff or whatever. So they're planning on suing them and stuff like that. And they want their $1 billion back. Nintendo, let me make the Nintendo. Just fucking stop. You're not gonna see a single fucking dime back from that. You're not gonna get that money back. Let's just keep it a buck here. With Trump going on with the war in Iran right now and shit, and the bombings that they're doing, you think the fucking US is gonna just hand you back like whatever, this billions of fucking dollars? Hell no, they put in that money in the fucking war machine. Okay? That's what the fuck they're doing. All right? I don't know about you, but that's what the fuck they're doing, and they still bombing the fuck out of them over there. And they're scrambling. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They got a civil war factions in there inside of that bitch. It's just total fucking chaos. But you think Trump is going to hand fucking Nintendo back their money? You ain't seeing a fucking dime, bitch. Nintendo, just fucking stop. You ain't seeing a dime from that. You ain't seeing a dime from that. And on top of that too, why the fuck are you suing the US, bitch? Ain't you lost from Power World? Bitch, you done lost from fucking Power World. You was trying to sue Power World, and Power World basically just won the case. like trying to sue them because of their monster taming game and stuff like that, and blah blah blah. Now we got, ever since they made the mistake of suing Power World, now we start to see more and more third party making these monster taming games. If you haven't fucking noticed, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's popping up here and there. But Nintendo's not going after them. They're going after fucking Power World. But then all these monster taming games are starting to be in development or about to be starting to come out. Shit, this is crazy. And they lost. They fucking lost. Power World is still popping, still popular, and it's still growing. The only reason why Nintendo did that is because they know it's going to be a threat on their own fucking platform. Because what Nintendo game do they got to really compete with fucking Power World? Hold on for a minute. Let me do this for you. Let me show you this. Okay. Look at this. this is what you're paying for. Okay, here, you see this? This is what you're paying for the Nintendo Switch 2. Oh my god, this looks so garbage. Look at this trash. Look at this trash. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is how you're gonna compete with fucking Power World? Power World ain't looking nothing like this. Power World looks like more like a realistic next gen Pokemon game than even this fucking Pokemon game. It's fucking crazy. Like, look at this shit. The grass, flat textures. Look at this, flat windows and all this bullshit. But then you got Cyberpunk 2077 can run on the Nintendo Switch 2, a third-party game. You got Resident Evil Requiem is running on the Nintendo Switch 2 that has better graphics than what Pokemon has to. Nintendo, you need to stop fucking with these lawsuits. Stop wasting money and put your money into your fucking product. I don't give a fuck who's at fault here with Nintendo or with Pokemon shit or whatever that's game. Bitch, Nintendo is just as fucking responsible than anything else. You want the IP onto your platform, you gotta make your quality fucking better. This bullshit of this copy and paste garbage and this shit ain't gonna fly. It ain't gonna fucking fly, my nigga. This shit could have ran on my Nintendo DS fucking Lite. This shit could have ran on my Nintendo DS Lite, and the Nintendo Switch 2 costs $450, and this is what the best you can do. And hold on. And Nintendo knows that they can. You know what Nintendo could have done? Nintendo has the money, and they also have the IPs. Why you can't just release your IPs out to developers to make good, better looking quality games to run on the Nintendo Switch 2, and it looks even better and more enticing for people to say, hey, if I'm gonna buy the Nintendo Switch 2, it's gonna look good, it's gonna run good, and it looks really good. Especially first party, you gotta fucking start competing out here, because third party is just beating on Nintendo's ass. And now you got fucking Game Freak with Beast Reincarnation. This is fucking. Let me go see. Hey, look at this shit, man. What the fuck are we doing, bro? And this is going to be on Xbox and Game Pass. Man, look at this. Look at this. This looks... Wait, is this it? No, I'm not sure. No, this ain't it. Hold on, let me see. I think right here. Look at this. Look at this. Do you not see this fucking shit? This looks fucking crazy. Let me blow it out if I can. Look at this. Look how crazy this shit looks, man. And this is not even coming on the Nintendo Switch 2. And this is made by Game Freak. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know, Nintendo, how about you could have just went up to Game Freak and just tell them like, hey, here's a bag of money. Can you make a new IP that's going to be exclusive on the Nintendo Switch 2 to show the power and the capabilities? What can the Nintendo Switch 2 can do? This is showing the power and the capabilities of what maybe possibly could run a Nintendo Switch 2. But it's not coming there. It's coming to all platforms, and Game Freak just gave the middle finger saying, fuck your little bullshit ass Pokemon game. We can do better than what a fucking shitty ass Pokemon game is. And this game looks very fucking promising. This is sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? We went from this to something like this. Hold on. Let me get a better photo. To show you the reality, the stark reality right here. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is fucking insane, bro. Let me see if I can get a better picture. Like, oh my god. Look at this. Okay, I blew it up right here. Look at this. We went from Game Freak, Beast Reincarnation that made Pokemon games, and they're just saying, I'm sick and tired of making Nintendo these Pokemon games because they don't want to add like new features, new stuff. They don't want to evolve of any of their fucking games. And then you say this is the power of the Nintendo fucking Switch 2. This looks like it could run on my DS. This doesn't look like it costs $450. The other game look like it can cost and run $450. Not this. And then now they're trying to sue the government. They trying to sue the Nintendo. You need to stop. Go to your fucking whatever that you fucking came from and go put whatever fucking money that you were trying to do these little lawsuits and shit, put that money into your fucking games, bro, and your first party games. Your games needs an upgrade. Evolve, or else you're gonna get left behind. Power World is showing you going to get left behind. Game Freak is showing your fucking dumbass you are going to get left behind. All these third-party games running on the Nintendo Switch 2 showing that your first-party fucking games are getting left behind. Stop fucking around. Get off your fucking ass. Stop doing these dumbass lawsuits and fucking make your fucking games look better, bitch. I don't give a fuck who's at fault. You have the power to make better quality fucking games. Now fucking do it. I am tired of the bullshit. If you got Cyberpunk running on there, you got fucking Resident Evil fucking Requiem, you're gonna have another Capcom game, which is Pragmata, gonna be running on there better than any other your first party fucking games. And you got Power World that can show you that they can probably run on your Switch too, most likely, and they probably have a better, that shit will sell better than your shitty ass Pokemon garbage. I don't give a fuck whose studio's at fault or what publisher. Nintendo should know better. They should go over there, pay them the big bag. If you can do that from Software and tell them, hey, make Dustblood exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2. What was your fucking problem when you didn't went up to fucking Game Freak and told their fucking ass, hey, make a better fucking Pokemon game. I don't care what you have to do. Put new features, put new buildings, put new this. Should be dropping the bag on that, but they fucking didn't. That's how you know Nintendo don't give a fuck about their own damn products. Cause it's garbage and they're getting left behind. Fucking ridiculous, bro. Now we're going back to Sony here. Like again, we was talking about just From Software, and From Software says no to Bluepoint Bloodborne remake despite Sony support. Now there was a rumor that they was talking about it was more politics going on. This smells to me this is about politics, okay? From Software has plenty of fucking time. And you know what they did? They just probably told Sony, go fuck yourself. See this middle finger? They said, go fuck yourself. You know how they did it? They went to Nintendo and say, we're going to make Dustblood a Nintendo fucking exclusive. Because Nintendo dropped the fucking bag. I don't know if PlayStation dropped the bag, but they didn't drop enough bags to consider making another Bloodborne 2 or even a Bloodborne remake. Maybe they can do a Bloodborne 2 on the PlayStation 6. How long that's going to take to come out? It might be fucking years and years away. So you're going to be waiting even longer. There's no excuse from either side. This is just basically what's politics. From Software probably didn't like what Sony was fucking doing, and then just gave this big ass excuse saying don't fucking touch our game unless we're involved, or we're not involved, we're not gonna do it, blah blah blah. Sony's like, come on, here's the bag, here's what we're trying to do, and From Software say no, it's just a bunch of politics. And now Bloodborne will be forever be locked in 30 FPS. No updates, no nothing, no making graphics better. Nope, it's just gonna be locked the fuck down. That's it. If only this shit was on PC, PC gamers would have fixed this shit easily. Easily would have fixed it. If they put the fucking data and the raw shit on PC, this would have been fixed. This wouldn't be a problem. I don't know why Sony don't want to port this game. This is easy. If you already got the PS4 version, just have Nix's port this fucking game over to the PlayStation. Watch that shit gonna blow up. Make a shit ton of money for them. But it's clear as day. So Sony over here, hold on. Sony over here don't know how to make fucking money. It's clear as day they don't. Whoever the fuck is running Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan before that these motherfuckers don't know how to make fucking money. Told you, just nothing but a bunch of politics and like again, and this didn't save Blue Point. And again, like I showed you that Sony had a whole bunch of fucking games that they could have gave the Blue Point and let them do something and make something and make a smaller game, an easier game. Twisted Metal, they could remake that. That's an easy game to do. Sly Cooper, Warhawk, those are easy games to do. I wouldn't think that would be a fucking issue, but it apparently. You know, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro. And then like again, you know, going from here to here, right? I have to make a stop right here. This is like PlayStation Studio list every studio that Sony owns, what they are developing. Now, again, knowing that the studio closure from fucking Blue Point, what's going on? They closed down London studio. They closing down like this. London studio's gone. Blue Point Games is fucking gone. I think Firewalk is gone too. I don't know. It's like, yo, how many more studios are they gonna close down? Because right now the number is fucking 14. And here's the deal, like, is that going to be enough for the PlayStation 6 to make first party exclusive title games? 14 fucking studios? If you thought it was bad enough that they're just doing stupid shit on PC and they're just doing a lot of stupid shit on PC, you got another thing coming that even in their own in-house studios, they're just so stupid. They don't know how to manage and make games. It's just a lot of big mismanagement, big missed opportunities. Could have made a shit ton of fucking money if you know how to play your cards right, but apparently Sony PlayStation doesn't know how to play that. And what's the next studio going to get shut down? Who knows? My next studio could be Sony Benz, could be getting shut down, could be Nix's, could get fucking shut down, right? Bungie with fucking Marathon, that shit could be shut down. Haven Studio could be shut down next. Working on Fair Games, another live service game. I don't know why they couldn't just cancel it. Just fucking cancel that game. Nobody is not playing that fucking garbage. I don't like again, yo, you know what I'm saying? Media Molecule's not even shut down. Why is this one not even shut down? They haven't released. They're currently working on to be what the fuck, man? They required this motherfucker at 2010 and they only putting out Little Big Planet 2008, Dreams, PS4 2020, and they haven't put out another game since then. We haven't even seen another one from them. You got Naughty Dog with Intergalactic right now, bro. Like, I wouldn't be surprised this studio gets shut down. Maybe even Sucker Punch might get fucking shut down because of their fucking bullshit of Ghost of Yotai. Ghost of Yotai. This is, and again, if Nix's is doing these PC ports, right, and all this shit, right, you know, and they're pulling back from putting shit on PC, then Nix's is gonna go. If Nix's gets shut down in this year, in this time frame, then we know, like, okay, then basically this report was spot on. Because if they're shifting gears and they're pulling away from PC, then Nix's gotta go. Nix's gotta go. That it's oh my god. And again, it's like you see these third-party games are just making fucking money, yo. They're just making more money than motherfucking Sony. It's just like, Sony, you could make money too, but you're just doing stupid shit. If you was to port Bloodborne tomorrow, like the next day, if you just sat there and say, hey, we're porting Bloodborne onto PC, like if you just did that, they'd be making a shit ton of fucking money. People on that PC platform will easily pick that shit up and buy it. And I don't blame them. I think that would be a smart move, and that's a great way to make, you know, Sony needs to make money, right? Do it. That's gonna make you fucking money. But nope, they don't want to do that. And then that's why these third party, and let me tell you something, they're riding on the coattail of third party, right? They're riding on the coattail of third party games. You know what I'm saying? They are really riding on the coattails of third party games. Because all of these games right here is not even close or remotely close to even competing with third-party offerings. Xbox is the only one. Xbox can literally compete, probably even Nintendo as well, if they get their act together and not put these garbage slop games and start putting in some more money into it. Then I can see them, yeah, they can be competing in this generation in this current time frame. PlayStation, most of their titles right here, some of these titles are old. Like if you were talking about PS4 titles, you might have a chance to say, yeah, baby Sony can go toe to toe with some third party games with the, you know, like again, PS4 title games that they had. I'm talking about right now, PS5 titles right now, they don't have no games on PS5 right now currently can even remotely close to competing with third party games. They don't. They don't. And most of these are just second party deals, right? We go on here, right? Let's go back to Sony real quick. Right? We already know Kojima brought out his fucking game out, and he doesn't have to really deal with fucking Sony bullshit, right? Marvel Tokon, that's something that, okay, this might could compete with in the fighting genre. I give them credit. Hunter Gathering, what the fuck are you doing? That's not going to compete with Monster Hunter and all these other fucking games that they have out there, especially not a Capcom Monster Hunter game. You ain't gonna compete with that. Kindred Bridges, again, this is a second party deal. This ain't in-house first party. This is a second party deal, third party deal too. This is not in-house like they're making Helldivers games. They're not doing it. We're talking about in-house first party studios, not Stellar Blade, because Stellar Blade is not made from in-house. Right? Look at this. Lego Horizon Adventures that went on Nintendo Switch. That didn't sell fucking well. Remastering a game that's already had the complete edition. You got Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. This is like a PS4 game that can rival with third-party games right now. But if Ghost of Yotei was on here, no. Honestly, they probably will fix that game because they gotta fix that fucking woman character. Like for real, it just looks fucking horrible. And then you got God of War Ragnarok. That ain't gonna compete for shit. Right? Horizon, like again, you look at the games right here, right now, these are from PS4 games, cross-generation games. These are like, there's nothing really like, oh shit, this is like new, this is going to compete. Like you don't get this type of shit. You don't get that. And then like again, to compare, right, to like again, like Xbox, right? Let's go over there. Xbox Game Studios, man. What do we got? Damn, this game right here, this is going to appeal to everyone, including me. This game is going to sell a shit ton of fucking copies. Fable looks like a fun game, looks enjoyable. Okay, cool. I'm going to enjoy this game. I can do whatever. Damn. You know, right? Then you got these smaller titles, right? Which is fine. I may not like this game. I don't care about this game. I may not like this game, but if you like it, that's cool. I don't like it. That's for you, right? But again, Grounded 2, this may not be my game, but guess what? Grounded 2 is blowing up and they're buying the game. That's even on PlayStation. They're playing more of this game than they are playing these fucking live service garbage slop games that fucking Sony been trying to be putting out. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, look at this. If you go down the list right here, Tower Board, right? This Ninja Gaiden 4, even though this is a third party, you know, whatever, a third party deal, but shit, you're getting Ninja Gaiden 4 to make a comeback? Shit, man. You got Team Ninja and fucking Platinum working together to make Ninja Gaiden 4? Who's doing that? That should be fucking Sony. Sony is down the street from Team Ninja and fucking Platinum. They're right down the fucking road. This is just a phone call away. Why the fuck is Xbox all the way from the fucking the West over there, and they're picking up the phone and they're saying, hey, you know, let's go get, hey, Team Ninja, can you make Ninja Gaiden 4? We'll put some money to it, and if you need help, we'll get on the phone with Platinum and we'll have you guys, you know, work together. We can get Ninja Gaiden 4 up and running. Man, Team Ninja say, yeah, sure, that's no problem. We'll make it happen. And they're fucking doing it. What the fuck is Sony doing that shit? I don't know. Gears of War Reloaded. Again, this is a remake of an old game. Whether you like it or not, it's just a remake of an old game. I can care less, but guess what? We're gonna get a new entry in the game anyway, just like what Capcom is fucking doing. They're remaking old games and they're putting out a new one. Xbox is doing the same thing. Let's go remake an old game, put it on that platform, and we're still making a new entry for Gears of War E-Day. We just talked about Grounded 2. South of Midnight, another small game. A Valve so-called was trash. I didn't get it. 6 don't like this fucking game, right? To each their own. But again, I'm sitting here, I'm like, shit, I go on fucking PlayStation. This was on damn near on the first page. So PlayStation gamers are fucking buying it. They must be buying it, because if it's on the first fucking page, I don't know how long it lasts. It may not last long, but it made it to the first fucking page. So if this game was supposedly was a bad game or whatever, it will never make it to the fucking first page to begin with, on especially on Sony PlayStation first page. It'll never make it there, but it did. Flight Simulator 2024, right? You got Sinnoh Hellblade. Now, I don't like Hellblade 2, but again, the point is, what I'm trying to get at here is all of these games that they're making, these are fun, entertaining, engaging games. And I'm not saying every game is a hit. There's some miss, right? They're just like Sony will make great hit games and they're gonna miss, but they're missing a lot more than they are making great hits. And Xbox is hitting a lot more than they are missing. That's the craziest fucking thing. They're making small games, big games, AA games, AAA games, indie title type of fucking games. Every title that you can see, I see. There's a racing game, RPG game. You got an action, whatever, combat game. You got a third-person shooter game, a first-person shooter, which is Halo. You got an open-world racing game. Bro, they're doing multiple different fucking things. It is a pale in comparison. They're making different types of fucking games and releasing it. I gotta follow this one. I'm sorry. They're doing it. May not be as big as PlayStation, but shit. If PlayStation is complaining, saying, hey, our games are not selling well on PC, then I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You must be doing something fucking wrong. And the reason why you're doing it wrong is because, like, again, all these third-party deals that you're trying to make, look at it, Stellar Blade 2 may not be published by Sony, as Shift Up is strengthening its capital as a multi-platform publisher, which it is. And their next game is going to be multi-platform. They don't want to deal with Sony kerfumbles. We already know what happened with Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade only sold 1 million copies exclusively on PlayStation for 1 year before they ported over to PC. So 1 year of this game, third party, that Sony has money had it, only sold 1 million copies. How many consoles that they have? 92 million right now. So 92 million minus 1 million. How many people that didn't play it? Oh yeah, that's like 91 million people did not fucking give a fuck about Stellar Blade. But Stellar Blade sold 19 times faster on PC than it is on PlayStation. Sony is such a fucking embarrassment, yo. It's so embarrassing. It's like this my god, yo. Sony, you got to get it together for real, because in the next 25 years you're getting just as much left behind, just like fucking Nintendo. If Nintendo don't get their fucking act together with their first party game, they are going to get left behind. Same way for fucking Sony PlayStation. If they don't get their shit together with their IPs and the games that they're trying to make, and they need to appeal to bring audiences into their fucking platform to buy their fucking games, they are going to get left behind. And like, again, I wouldn't be surprised later on down the year, I wouldn't be surprised that PlayStation is going to shut down another studio. Either it's going to be Nix's, Sony Ben's, fucking Sucker Punch, Naughty Dog, or Bungie. It's going to be any one of those fucking fives. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Let me look this up real quick so that you can see it. All right. And here's the proof right here. Look. Let's put it up. Let's blow this up. Right there. What does that says right there? Okay, let me read it to you. Here's the title. Ready? Stellar Blaze sold on PC hits 1 million sales 19 times faster than on PlayStation fucking 5. 19 times faster. This had no drama, no nothing, and all this bullshit. It had absolutely nothing. And they're talking about pulling away from the PC business. Sony is trying to pull back, bro. And you want to know, and and this is why I know that they want to do this, because they know that they trying to hinder their fucking business. They trying to hinder the growth of this publisher from Shift Up, and Shift Up is shifting fucking gears to say, nah bitch, you ain't gonna hinder our success and our momentum from this studio. We are going to shift fucking gears, and we're going to make Stellar Blade 2 a multi-platform game so we can make fucking money, because I'm pretty sure they have already seen the fucking numbers, like, oh shit, we selling a lot on PC. We don't need to make a fucking Sony PlayStation exclusive deal, because even though they got 19 million, not 19 million, I'm sorry, 92 million console sales, a lot of those motherfuckers ain't buying our fucking games. But yet on PC, 19 times faster, 1 million, and we're getting it more. Plus, we need to go multi-platform. I'm not a fucking idiot, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. This is ridiculous, right? And that's not the only one, right? Even Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is not a Sony PlayStation exclusive. That's a third-party fucking deal, bitch. And they did more successful on PC than it is on fucking Sony platform. And they put Helldivers 2 on Xbox, and that's even selling extremely well too, from the PlayStation Sony CFO. And even they're sitting here saying, like, look, after this, the next Helldivers 3 game or whatever, our next game or whatever that we're doing, we're gonna go multi-platform. We don't need Sony fucking money hatting deals. We're not gonna take it. It's just gonna damage our reputation and shit like that. And I'm pretty sure they have seen the damage and reputation. And Arrowhead don't want to go through Sony's bullshit kerfuffles and their fucking stupid ass PSN shenanigans. They don't want to do that. They want to make money just as much as Shift Up wants to make fucking money. And if you're thinking these two are small, then you got Square Enix here. Oh wait, Square Enix is a big fucking publisher. Big fucking publisher. Do you not fucking read this shit right here? What does it says right here? Square Enix is ditching PlayStation exclusivity to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy. Yeah, no shit, because this game didn't fucking sell well on PlayStation, because guess what? Nobody was fucking buying the game. Nobody gives a shit about this game. But you know what they give a fuck about? You know what they give a fuck about? I'm gonna tell you. Let me go pull up the Xbox game. You know what they give a fuck about? When this game comes on PS5, oh yeah, they're gonna buy that more than ever. They're gonna buy this game way before they even think about fucking Gran Turismo fucking 8. And if Gran Turismo 8 were to drop, and this was a new person coming in, like, they were like, hey, should I get Gran Turismo 8? A lot of those motherfuckers on that platform on PlayStation 5 will say, fuck no, go get yourself a Forza Horizon 6. That open world racing game, you need to be playing that. Don't play on that bullshit. That's boring. Nobody wants to play on that garbage. Everybody wants to drive around and do whatever we want. Look at all the fun that we have. You think a PlayStation casual gonna be playing a boring ass sim racing game? No, thank you. No, they're not. They'll be playing this more. Fable, fuck it. Yo, I guarantee you, they was playing a hell of a lot of this. Gears of War, it was shit. They was playing it. They was buying it. South of Midnight, they was buying this too. Oh yeah, they was buying that shit. They was buying the fuck out of this. Forza Horizon 5, oh yeah, they was buying the fuck out of it. It was made like again, they're like Xbox is making fucking bank. They're making fucking bank because they know how to make fun fucking video games. I want to play fun for my video games. If I'm gonna pay full price and I let me do whatever the fuck I want, yeah, thank you, Microsoft. Here you go. Here's $120 something. I'm buying the early access edition. Because you know why? Because I know myself, and I'm gonna be spending thousands, if not thousands, of fucking hours on there. I know I'm gonna buy Fable 2. Like, come on, man, this is ridiculous. Out here, Xbox is fucking killing it with their games. And Square Enix is a big fucking publisher, and they're even saying they got their ass kicked by who? By Expedition 33. And you know what's funny? You know what the funny part is? Expedition 33 was not even an Xbox exclusive, right? It wasn't even an Xbox exclusive. Hold on, let me see if it's still on here, right? See, look at this. Expedition 33 still on Game Pass. Still on Game Pass. This game was on the same level, right? Hold on, let me go put a side by side right here real quick. I'm sorry. Right? It was on the same level as Stellar Blade, right? When this was a new title, Expedition 33 was a new title. This sold 1 million copies, but then when they put it on PC, it sold 19 times faster than on PS5. And then here comes Xbox. Xbox says, you know what? We're not going to hinder your success or your growth in this you know, with the publisher. No, I'm not sorry, not the publisher, the developers. We're not going to hinder your success and your growth. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fund your game. Just put it on Game Pass, and we'll help you fund the game and market it. That's what the fuck they did. And guess what? They sold way more copies than what fucking Stellar Blade could have ever done in one platform. And then on top of that, they have won Game of the fucking Year, and Xbox doesn't even have to buy this fucking studio. And on top of that, they made a good relationship. So guess what? When the next Expedition 33 or 32, whatever, part 2 game or whatever it's gonna call, guess what? Oh yeah, hey, Xbox really helped us out. They did something. We were in talks. They did some good business with us. Hey, we can put our next game onto your platform. Why not? We can put it on. We can put it on Game Pass. Sure, go ahead. And we'll put it everywhere else. And they're gonna make a shit ton of fucking money. This game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, sold way better than fucking Stellar Blade 2. Way better than Stellar Blade 2. I mean, sorry, not Stellar Blade 2, sorry. Stellar Blade, the first one. That's my bad. I'm sorry. From the first Stellar Blade. And now you got fucking Square Enix right here. They're getting their ass kicked from that, and they have to go back to the fucking drawing board. And they say, hey, this you know, these exclusive PlayStation exclusive strategy ain't working for us because not enough people ain't buying these games. Yeah, because you know why? Because a lot of these casual gamers are buying what? Oh yeah, let's go pull up the Xbox title games. You know what they're buying? They're gonna be buying Forza Horizon 6. They brought Forza Horizon 5. They're buying Fable, right? And then they're gonna get Grounded 2. That's what they're fucking playing. They got Ninja Gaiden 4, right? All these fucking games. They're buying a Valve. Surprisingly, they're buying the fuck out of a Valve. They're buying it on that PlayStation Store. They're buying it. People are buying it and playing the fucking game. Then you scroll down even further. Like again, you know, you got games like Psychonauts 2. You know what I'm saying? Like again, PlayStation gamers, they know what they want to play. They just want to play fun fucking video games that they can enjoy with their friends to play online. And Xbox is delivering it. Where's the fun in Sony title games? Where's the fun in Sony title games? Do we have to go back there, bitch? Like, look at this. Where's the fun? Does this look fun to you? This looks boring to me. But 6 like it. That's cool. But are you gonna get a massive crowd with this bullshit? Death Stranding 2? Is that going to sell like millions and millions of copies on PlayStation 5? And it ain't done shit. It ain't done shit. They ain't done nothing. This one might can do it. This looks fun. This looks like a game that I could see maybe, like, again, people want to jump into fighting games for the first time. I could see this being like, okay, this is cool. This looks a lot of fun. Now, when you go down here, does this look fun to you? No, it does not. It looks like Fortnite skin. Do you think these fucking casual want to play another Fortnite lookalike fucking skin? If they already got Fortnite and they're playing that stuff, why would they want to invest in this bullshit? This could have been a collaboration with Fortnite. Why is this in their own game? Does this look like a game that can sell? Yeah, this looks like a game that can sell, but again, it's a second party deal, right? No different from here. This is a second party deal. This ain't an in-house studio. So the only exclusive that they have is this one right here. This ain't gonna fucking sell well. We already know. And then you got another third party, second party deal, whatever, from Helldivers. This ain't in-house. It did extremely well, yes. Did Sony make money off of this? Yes. But is it in-house, first party studio? No, it's not. Stellar Blade is not. And look at this. Does The Last of Us Part 2 looks fun? The remaster one, does that look fun to you? It doesn't look fun to me. Did they put factions multiplayer? No, they canceled that. Spider-Man 2, that was a fun game? Sure, for a single player. How many copies did it sell? Probably like only like 20, 30 million copies. It ain't selling like 50, 40, 60 million copies. That's not good. Okay, Lego Horizon Adventure, that was whatever, and it was on fucking Nintendo. This didn't do well. You got Horizon, that's great, fine. That looks like a pretty fun game, okay. Ghost of Tsushima looks fun. Does God of War Ragnarok looks fun to you? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point that I'm trying to tell you. Like, where are the games that's going to really like drive home for play? Like, hey, if you're on PlayStation, man, we got some fun games too. We got this game, we got this open world game, we got this really cool action shooter game that we got cooking up, we got this going on. Where's that type of excitement? Where's the type of games that's going to give you some fucking variety? You got to compete out here, bitch. You can't, like, again, this just goes to show to me, like, they're just getting left behind. Or they might have one game right here, but that's like, again, third party deal. That's not in-house studios. Here's the in-house studio, Last of Us Remaster. Who asked for that? I didn't ask for a fucking remaster. I didn't ask for a Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. People on PlayStation say, bitch, where are all the new games? Where's the first person shooter games? Why you can't make an open world racing game? Why you can't bring MotorStorm? Like, you got to make fun games and appealing. Like, you think this is enough for them to go out there and say, yeah, this is enough for me to buy a PS5 Pro? This ain't what, bitch. This like again, Sony PlayStation wish they had games like Xbox. They wish, because then if let's say Sony had a game in-house and it was making games like this, that's what's going to bring people to your fucking platform, being like, oh shit, yeah, that Forza Horizon 6 game, fuck yeah. Yep, but yeah, this is something that's worth $500 and something fucking dollars to go buy a console and to play, because this game looks a lot of fun. If you're paying this amount of money, I want the game to be fun. I don't want it to be boring. I want it to be fun and give me something I could do. Competition is out here every single fucking day. Every game that PC that the PC platform on Steam is putting out there is competition out here. Sony is nowhere near in the realm of games or competition with any of these third-party games. They're just not. And look, Square Enix, they're saying, look, we're done. We're going multi-platform. Fuck PlayStation. We're not taking their deals anymore. Period. We got our ass kicked from Expedition 33. They won Game of the Year with a small team and a great story. We got great stories too. We got stuff, but they're not buying our shit. We need to do better. And Square Enix is also keeping an eye on who? You don't think Square Enix is fucking looking? Square Enix is looking. And you know who they looking? They looking at fucking Capcom. To me personally, Capcom is the market leader over fucking PlayStation any day of the week. Capcom is just dropping games like this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at it. Capcom is expanding its dev studio following years of record profit. My God. They're out here fucking killing it. And then you see right here, Capcom's making the major of its sales on PC. Expecting the ratio to continue to increase. Yeah. Selling well over 50 fucking percent. 50% of their Capcom game of Resident Evil 9 was selling well over 50% more on PC than any other console platform. Resident Evil is being talked about, played, and they're buying the fucking games. You think Capcom is going backwards? No, bitch, they're moving forward. They're out here making games. They're out here making money. And again, Sony can walk and chew bubblegum. They need to learn how to walk and chew bubblegum. You can't go backwards, bitch. You got to move forward. A lot of people are starting, and like again, I said this in every fucking video. Every fucking year, more and more people are going towards PC gaming. More and more people by the day. It's like, come on, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, and again, Capcom is the market leader. They're dropping this game, that game. And you know what I heard about this too? After the success of Resident Evil 9 Requiem, the success right now, they are going to increase more people. They're going to hire more people for PC expert, whatever expertise for the PC platform, to make sure they get ports and stuff ready to go and be well optimized. And they also gave the green light to the devs at the Resident Evil, saying, okay, you want to do 3 remakes and make a next game and make another Resident Evil 10? Yes, you got the green light. Go ahead. Thumbs up. Green light. Go, go, go. They got the fucking green light. They got the blank check. Man, Capcom said, bitch, here, you made so much money for us, we're giving you a blank check. Do these remakes and make another sequel, just like Resident Evil 9. You know how to do it. Just keep doing what you got to do. And we'll hire more people to make sure that when we port these games over to PC, that shit is going to run and perform better, and it's not going to be some kerfuffle. They're going to make sure that every game is going to be optimized here on out when they put that game on PC. We ain't gonna have no fucking problems here. We're making too much money. Go, fucking go. Do you not hear that? Bluepoint, hold on. Bluepoint could be making remake games of Twisted Metal, Siphon Filter, all this bullshit, all this opportunity, but nope, Sony don't want to do it. But then here we go. Here comes Capcom coming in hot. Resident Evil 9 Requiem, hey, so good. Investors are happy. Everything is good. Here's the blank check. Go ahead. You got the green light. Fucking go remake Resident Evil 1. Do Code Veronica. Do another remake of this or whatever. And then make another sequel. Do Resident Evil 10. Right? Resident Evil 10X or whatever the fuck you're going to call it. But keep making these Resident Evil games. They're selling like hotcakes. We're good. We're on the right track. It just goes to show, to me, Capcom is the market leader. They're doing remakes of games that they love, and they're treating it with care and respect. And then on top of that, they're making new sequels to these games. Where did I see that before? Oh wait, it's let me see. Hold on. Let me see right here. Hold on. Let's pull up this real quick. Oh wait. Ain't Fable was like an old game from a long time ago when they closed down the studio way back then? And look at this. Xbox says here, Xbox probably talked it to Playground Games, and they say, hey, we want to make some new games, something different. They said, okay, you made some really good Forza Horizon games, and Forza Horizon 6 selling extremely well. Why not? Here, we'll give you the IP for Fable. We'll let you do it. And look, damn, man, this shit looks fucking good. They let them say, hey, here's the IP. Why? Here's the deal. Why is PlayStation ain't doing shit like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, PlayStation could do the same thing for Bluepoint. They could have taken some of their old IPs that they fucking have, give it to them, remake it, and guess what? Could have sold it on the PC platform and made a shit ton of money. But nope, they don't want to do it. And this is why Square Enix is watching who? They're not watching fucking PlayStation and Sony. They don't give a fuck about their ass. They don't care. You know who they looking at? They're looking at Capcom, what the fuck they're doing. And they're saying, damn, if they're doing this and they're selling, we need to get our shit together too. And even Shift Up is paying attention as well. These motherfuckers are paying attention. This is the market leader. This is the market leader. This is fucking crazy, bro. And like I said before, I probably jumped the gun a little bit, but this is on Windows Central right here. But like again, I stated this. PC gamers stay winning. Capcom confirms 50% of its sale now comes from Windows. Wow. So it's coming from Steam on the Windows platform. Would you look at that, man? It doesn't say 50% off of PlayStation. Doesn't say 50% off of Xbox. Doesn't say 50% off of fucking Nintendo. It says 50% where? Windows, PC, platform. And they're gonna grow their business even more. Bro. Man. I'm telling you, from the games that what they're putting out right here, from the games that Capcom has, comparing it to like PlayStation, it is a night and day difference. Like PlayStation feels like some old rinky-dink ass PS4 cross-gen title games, as Capcom out here is just proving time and time again. We're remaking old games and we're putting out new entries, and they're both selling and doing extremely fucking well. They are making money, and then they're putting out new IPs like fucking Pragmata, which I'm going to be playing as well. They're putting out more Monster Hunter World type of games, and they're fixing the Monster Hunter Wilds performance issues. Like Capcom is on the roll. They're not fucking around no more. They are not fucking around. They are getting their shit together. I remember Capcom used to be garbage a long time ago. They was trash. whatever fucking leadership happened here and change, I'm loving what Capcom is doing right now. They are on the right track, on their way up, making money, making that fucking money. Sony over here, just sad, pathetic, don't know what the fuck they're doing, don't know how to make a fucking video game, don't even know how to make money. Don't know how to make money for success. They just don't know. They don't even have the studios or anything to do it. But let's get into Microsoft, because maybe this is the reason why they're backing out of PC. Maybe this is the reason why. Xbox next console, Project Helix, codename reveal. CEO Asha Sharman reaffirms new Xbox PC hybrid is on the way. So it is going to be a console PC hybrid. So yes, so and this is why I think Sony is fucking scared, because guess what, now they're gonna have access to Steam and the Windows Store. So basically they're gonna have access to Epic Game Store. They're gonna have access to all of these games, so basically if I was to buy that console, like when it does come out, I have access to all of these games plus all of Xbox games, which is perfect for me, because I don't give a fuck about PlayStation. But PlayStation is going to be here to stay, unless Sony PlayStation come in here and remove everything out of here and shut this down. That's the only way you're gonna, get people, whatever. But the Sony wants to do that? I'm pretty sure they're not, because if they did that, it's gonna be a big giant fucking L for PlayStation. And I'm pretty sure if they did that, it'll be the most massive fucking L. If you thought shutting down Blue Point was the biggest L, this will be one of the I can't even speak right now. It's like, it's so cosmic fuck up of the whole entire century. Like this, if they did something like that, this will be the greatest fuck up that Sony has ever done in the history. You thought Concord, you thought shutting down Blue Point was bad. If they did something like this is how you know, like, oh my god, Sony doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's gonna damage their reputation so fucking bad, it's not even funny. And like, again, if Sony left right now, I wouldn't even give a fuck, because I'd even brought any of their games, because I already knew that they're gonna pull or do something, this type of dumb shit that they was going to do. They was going to pull away from PC. I knew they was going to do some type of dumbass shit, because you know why? Because now here we go, Project Helix, they're saying, yeah, it's going to be a PC and a console all at the same time. Can it work? We already seen it for my Xbox ROG Ally. I have the Xbox ROG Ally, and I see what they're trying to do. And to me, I'm gonna tell you like this right now: if they do the same exact thing on that Xbox ROG Ally and let me have access to PC, this, that, and downloads, and able to mod and do shit, bro, PlayStation is in really in deep shit. I'm just telling you this shit right now. They are in extremely deep shit. They are so far deep, it's not even funny. I don't even think they're not going to be here in the next couple of years. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be here in the next couple of years going on the road towards PlayStation 6. I don't know if they're going to survive, or how they're going to survive. It's going to be fucking wild. It's going to be wild, because like, again, we got the clowns right here out scared, panicking. Oh my god, the next console, look at this new console, looks so bad. You haven't even seen what the console looks like. We don't even know what it looks like. So how the fuck are you gonna sit there and say it's bad? You don't even know what it looks like. It's just a bunch of, gobbity goop out here out of his mouth, just panicking, scared, all these ponies running for them hills. It's crazy as hell. Now again, I do have videos for this for hot take, but we'll do it after, when we get news from the GDC or GEC. I don't know, how would you say, Game Developer Conference? Yeah, so GDC, the Game Developer Conference. So when we get information from Project Helix, what it can do and stuff like that from the new CEO, we'll wait and see on that. It's going to be happening actually this coming week. if I'm not mistaken. So when we get all the information, then I'll make a video the following week and we'll talk about it on that hot take and stuff. And what does it mean for even Grand Theft Auto 5? I got a video for that too, but like again, always for Grand Theft Auto 5 update videos is either there's something confirmed and we'll talk about it, or I wait till the end of the month, then we'll talk about everything when we hear like bits and pieces about GTA. That's how I do it. Because I'm tired of like all these people making these fast ass videos and they're talking out of their mouth and they don't know what the fuck they're saying. They're like blah 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 da, 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 and then they don't even know what the fuck is going on. So this is interesting, but again, this is nothing new to me because I've already been covering it like years and years ago. We already been taught with it. It's already been covered and talked about. So I'm not surprised this is what's going to be a Xbox PC hybrid. And why not take advantage of it? Because like honestly, if their business is software and they have Windows and they have an Xbox gaming division, why not put those two together? Sony don't got shit like that, so I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, but they're in deep shit though. They're in fucking really deep shit. And after this news drop, then some crazy shit happened like this. PS6 release is still likely targeting late 2027, says hardware leaker, despite rumors of delay to 2029. Oh my god. So I don't know which one is true or not, but yo, Sony just ready to commit suicide, because if PlayStation 6 is just rushing out there, because it seems to me Project Helix is already set in stone. It doesn't sound like they was rushing. They've been working on this and they're going to be ready to talk about it. So this doesn't seem like they're rushing out there. They're just pretty much ahead of the game and pretty much they're set, ready to go. Now, ever since that news dropped, now we got a whole bunch of pony bots out here coming out here saying, oh, it's going to come in 2027. I remember before, like not even that long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, a week and a half, they was talking about like, oh yeah, it's going to definitely get delayed till 2029. They're not going to come out 2028. Now they're saying like, no, they got pushed up now. Now it's 2027. Which one is it? This is how you know, man. A lot of these people, like these like fucking PlayStation fanboys and nonsense, you know, Marlin Gaming, MBG, all these fucking, you know, whatever, right? I think, hold on, let me go see if I could pull up the photo that I made. I think you'll start laughing. Hold on, it's on Discord. It was on 6 Discord, right? I gotta find this. All right. Let me see. Attachments, image. Let me see. Actually, just go to my gamer tag. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it. If I can find it. Oh shit. Oh no, it's Alex did this. Damn, yo. Yo, holy shit. Yo, man, I didn't know this shit happened. Hold on, this is just a side note. I didn't know this happened. I'm sorry. I'm not on like that, but I didn't know. Oh no, Alex gave me a shout out from that long ago. I'm sorry. Thank you. But yeah, that was funny, yo. But like again, you got clowns like these motherfuckers like Black Bond doing some stupid shit. Just I said right here, Black Bond, please stop embarrassing yourself and just stop embarrassing yourself. Just hold this out and take a walk, please. Just, oh my god, I did not know that. That was a little side note. I just had to show that off real quick, but I did have a fucking thing for it. Damn. If I can go back. Hold on, I'm gonna try to go back on here and you'll see it for yourself, because that shit was fucking hilarious. Because I have a thing. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, wait, nope, I got it. It's coming up. I don't know if I ever clipped that. Okay, right here. So this is what I did on here. Look at this. See, this is the type of tomfoolery. Look at it. Look at this. You know, the PS5 is likely to release in holiday 2027 too soon or too far away. But before, when MBG was making these videos, he was like saying like, oh, it's gonna get delayed till 2028, 2029. Like, it's confirmed. Like, he making it sound so short. Now the date got pushed up because of this fucking bullshit right here. Like, oh, because now when Project Helix come out, now this is a problem now. That's why they're pushing up PS6. I was like, man, get this clown up out of here. I said, man, more clowns incoming, man. MBG so-called insiders, yo. For real, just nothing but fucking insiders, yo. This shit is wild. This shit is fucking wild. But again, who knows if this is true or not? I'm just saying right here, this sounds like, to me, this is PlayStation 6 early grave. And then a lot of people are saying, oh, yo, the price for the PS6 is going to be like $600. $600? Hell nah, yo, come on, bro. There is no way in hell a PS6 is going to be $600 fucking dollars. You wish. Maybe their you know, PS6 handheld might be $600-700. You might say that, but their next gen console PS6 $600 fucking, nah, get the fuck out of here. If the Pro costs like 700 or something, you know damn well the 6 most likely going to be $700 to $800 at most, for real. Like, there's no way in hell. And again, what PlayStation exclusive title games are they going to have lined up ready to go in 2027? So basically every game that fucking Sony was working on, these cross-platform generational games. So you're basically saying what? Insomniac. Wait, let's go back up here. So you're saying Bluepoint, whatever game is going to be released, I don't even think so. They're not even working on shit. So Bungie Marathon gonna be a cross-gen, you know, whatever, and what? Fucking Housemarque next game, Soros, is gonna be cross-gen next year when they, like, it's gonna be crazy. So basically, Intergalactic is gonna be a cross-gen PS5 and PS6. This is gonna be enough for y'all, man. They're not buying your oh my god, they're not buying PlayStation for your first-party games. They're buying it for third-party. Proof is in the pudding cup. We see Stellar Blade 1 sold 1 million copies. That's it. And Stellar Blade sold more on PC 19 times faster than PlayStation. And they trying to self-publish their own fucking games without the Sony deal. It's like, nah, we ain't taking their fucking deal. They're fucking us up. We see Helldivers doing the same thing. Square Enix is a big ass publisher. They're doing the same thing. They're going multi-platform. The fuck are we talking about? So what games do they have on PS6 first party release? What are they gonna have in 2027? That's gonna be appealing, that's worth a damn? They're just ready to shoot themselves in the foot. They're just ready to shoot themselves in the foot. This is crazy. Yo, I don't know, PlayStation gonna sound like an early grave. And we already know, and speaking of it, like Marathon, right? Marathon server slam player numbers on Steam is not well, it hasn't been doing well. The numbers right now have been going down lately. I don't know. Let me check on this shit real quick. Let me check on this. I gotta see this shit for myself, because last time I checked, it was like, okay, but who knows? I don't know how long that's going to last. I think even fucking Asmongold only played it for like 1 day. That's it. and they moved right back to Capcom with Resident Evil and still playing the fuck out of that game. Steam DB player count. Let's see. currently right now. Okay. So it's basically a waterfall. Okay, let's go. I'll put it over here. All right, so there it is, you guys. At first it was going lower, and now it's going roughly pretty much at the same, but now it's slightly lower. So this is the all-time peak was right here, 88. They're sitting at right now is at 75, and now they're at 77. So first it was a low 30, then it went up 78, then it went back low, then it went back up 75, it went back low, went back up 77. That's pretty much what it is, man. Like, look at this. This is the max, and then decrease. 48 hours, and then the max total. This is crazy. Oh wait, this is 1 week. So a week, whoop, boom, drop. Try to go back up, drop. And try to go back up, drop. Try to go back up, drop. It's gonna be, I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. These player numbers right here ain't looking too hot. Ain't looking too hot. Okay, I don't, and I guarantee you when Crimson Desert do drop, this number is gonna be even lower. I promise you that. When Crimson Desert drop, woo, this number gonna go right down. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That is going to make that number go down. But this is fucking crazy ass shit. And yeah, that Silver Slam didn't do so well. Like, again, like, if you're gonna pay $40 for something, like, look, man, if I'm gonna pay $40 for anything, right, I'd much rather pay for a game that's worth a damn, right? Like, again, if I go on here, right, I paid less than $40, $20 for this Crystal Theater Idol. Bro, this is an amazing game. I'm loving this game. I'm playing it. I'm having a great time, and I'm just enjoying myself. I'm really having a great time with this game, recording it, doing some gameplays of it. You know, that's worth $40 fucking, right? And then when you go to the store, right, we'll see what we got on sale, right? Let's look at the sales, what we got here. Okay, let's look at the sales. Let me do it better. I want to do this one. Discounts and events. Right, we'll do controller support. Look at this. For less than $40, I could be playing Atomic Heart right now. For less than $40, you could be playing Tintin Grail right here. Got that Skyrim vibe type of thing. Hey, this is something I could play, right? This one right here is selling extremely well, selling off the chart, and this is only like $6. Shit, less than $40 right now. Fucking Doom Awakening, Red Dead Redemption, Tainted Grail, Enshroud. Shit, this right now is like $23. This game is pretty good. It's very popping. So there's some games on here that less than $40 is more fun than fucking Marathon right now. It's some crazy ass shit, man. Crazy shit. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, I don't think this game ain't gonna last that long. I guarantee you, once Crimson Desert, Forza Horizon 6 drop, and then, you know, GTA down, this right here, this player count is gonna go even lower and lower. It's gonna go even lower, I promise you. No surprise there. And then the last scummiest thing ever was Sony is fucking doing as well. If you thought, you know, everything else wasn't bad enough, Sony's PlayStation Store has been testing dynamic pricing on games. So basically, let's say if you wasn't logged on to the PlayStation Store, or you wasn't logged on to the account, and you saw the same game, like, let me put this as an example. We'll just put it for Steam as an example here, okay? Let's say you saw Atomic Heart, right? And let's say you didn't log into PlayStation, right? And they were selling Atomic Heart for, like, let's say it was like, supposedly it was, you know, let's just say it was like $5, right? let's say Atomic Heart was on low price at $5. That's like if you're wasn't signed into PlayStation or anything, you know, you're not signed up, but it's on sale for like $5. So you can buy this game for literally $5. But let's say you are a PlayStation member and you did, you know, you do buy games and stuff like that. They'll have it on sale, but it wouldn't be $5. You know how much it will be cost? It'll cost the same price as we see it right here. It'll be like, oh, well, it's on sale for 15. But it's like, well, wait a minute, my friend is not even signed into PlayStation, whatever, their account or whatever, or signed in, and they see a sale and their sale is saying like it's only $5 and he paid for the game for $5. But I'm paying for 15. that's pretty much the fucking problem. And that's really is the perfect example of what they're fucking doing here. Like, again, it's scummy as hell, but this type of shit that needs to go, because like, again, we already see PC is just superior in pricing. Look at this. Steam, they got a sale, you know, you pick whatever game you want. Look, I just want an action game today, and then they got a whole bunch of action games on sale. Like, it's across the board, no matter if you're, you know, you got a Steam account or not, it's gonna be the pricing for everybody. So if it's 75% off, it's 75% off, right? And like, again, you could do even one step better, right? Let me just open this up real quick, put it over here. You can even go to, like, again, if you don't like whatever, you can even go to whatever, you know, PC game keys right here, and they got a whole bunch of sales you can get. Like look at this, Assetto Corsa, $13. That's pretty fucking good. You can get Project Cars 2, $10. That's pretty good. If you don't see anything that's on sale, right, you know, you can literally look by category, adventure, right? There's like games you can buy. Let me just see on Steam. See, right, Assetto Corsa, $4. Look at this, $4. Steam key, you can get it for $4. Borderlands 2 Game of the Year Edition, $4. Resident Evil 6, $3. Hogwarts Legacy, $8. These are real pricings. Like, you can go on here and say, hey, if I got like $20, $40 to spend, you know, if I don't want to spend $40 on fucking Marathon, right, I could take that $40 and I could say, bro, I could start buying some of these Steam games right now and build up a library fucking easily on my Steam account. Shit, man, you could build a lot of good games even on here. You can just say, hey, man, what do you got here? Boom. Like Mortal Kombat. Look at this, $1.69. Mortal Kombat XL. That's a good deal. Look at this, Mortal Kombat 11, $3. DMC, $4. You know, Hellblade, $5. Wasteland 3 key. Like, do you not see these fucking prices? These prices are so superior. It's crazy. Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year Edition, $1.49. This is out of stock. Yeah, I bet you it's out of stock because people have been buying the shit out of it. It's $1.49. Skyrim, the original one, only like $6. Bro, if you go on here, you could find a lot of good hidden gems. Ace Combat, bro, man, the list keeps going on and on, bro. Look at this, Injustice 2 for like $2. Bro, Gunk was like only 84 cents. That's crazy. They got Ghost Runner for $5. Shit, man, look at this, man. Like, bro, we can just keep going down the list. Look at how these prices are superior. Look at this, the Batman collection, $3.74, and this is out of stock. Shit, man, look at that Batman collection for like $3. Yeah, they were scooping the fuck out of that. Look at this, Kingdom Come Deliverance, only $5. Only $5. Unbelievable. Dirt Rally, $3. Doom Eternal, only $10. Look at this, they got Spider-Man for like $26. Spider-Man Remastered, $26. You know what, let me just on a little whatever, right? Let's see. Let's go back to Sony. Let's see. Do they got Spider-Man Remaster on sale? Nope. Look at this. Spider-Man Remaster is literally full price. And if you go on here on PC games keys, you can purchase this for on sale for like $26. Hello? Fuck. This is crazy. Resident Evil 11, $11. Come on, man. Like Steam prices, like whether you're getting it from a key or you're getting on a Steam sales, like the pricing on digital games on the PC platform, it is far superior than the PlayStation platform and Xbox and Nintendo platform. Far superior. You can literally get some good fucking deals on here easily. Fucking easy. Like that was like $26 and you don't even have to spend $50-$60 full price. Just saying. It's crazy. But anyway, that is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate that. And until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.